Okay. Looks like we're going live. Maybe. There we go. All right, looks like we're good. I need to switch my view to let you guys see my screen. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna work on the basic pen testing box this morning because we need to go through that box again. I haven't been through that box in forever. So we need to go through it and make sure that I remember how to go through that box before I try to record a video on how to go through it. So let's start working on that now. Hold on here. Just trying to look around here and figure this out. It's the first time I've done Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so I'm just trying to make sure I've got all my settings correct. There we go. I don't want it that big though. Strange. Okay, well, we'll just maybe if I do it here. There we go. Now I can see it. All right, we're good to go. We're gonna get rolling now, and we'll see what we have happen here. Okay. All right, so basic pen testing. So I got the box started. I reset the room this time because last time I accidentally was showing the answers. And I don't want to do that. I want everybody to have the joy of figuring it all out. Got the room going. Pro tip. You can see we're already under 1 hour. You can go ahead and hit the 1 hour anytime under 60 minutes. And so now we're at 1 hour and 47 minutes. We won't be on here that long, but I want to make sure that I hit that button now. I can't tell you the number of times I've been working on a box and it just dies on me in the middle of trying to work on it. And I can't figure out for the life of me what the heck is going on. But it's just because I let the time run out. So you don't want to do that. All right, let's get going here. Okay, so a VPN is working today. Let's grab this IP and we're going to paste that guy in. Oh, still not getting the paste. It's weird. I can like paste out of here, but I can't paste into here. That's what drives me nuts. So it's 10.10.206 218. 10.10.206. Did I say 18? 218. 218. 218. There we go. And we've made sure that we're connected. That's a good thing. Just do a little ping test to make sure that we've actually got a hold of the box, and we do. Okay, so let's see what our first... well, actually, before we do anything else, we need to get our notes set up because we don't even have any notes set up yet. So let's go over to Cursor. And we're going to go under Notes, and we're going to make a new folder. And this is going to be basic _pen testing. Okay, there we go. So now we have a folder for our notes. Now let's go over to, we'll close a couple of these tabs. We don't need them. They're from the last box we did. Okay, so let's change directory into that. Basic pen testing. Okay. Check out what we got in here, which is a big fat nothing. Let's do our SGPT again, -S, and we're going to put in nmap with standard IPsec flags like we did last time. On target, oh man, what did I say? 10.10. There it is right there, 206.218 with all outputs, which is -OA And let's see if it's smart enough to give us the command that we want. Okay, there it is. Now remember, I don't like to hit execute. If you hit execute right here, it doesn't store it in your history, and I don't like that. We can hit describe if we want, just for funsies. And we can see here that there it is. It performs a quick scan. It's running default scripts. It's probing the ports, and it's doing all the outputs. Oh, what did it name the outputs? That's the thing. I'm going to hit abort. Last time when I did this, I wasn't paying attention, and it did weird names. Yeah, in-map scan results, in-map basic pin test. And there we go. And we're going to run that excuse me. We're going to run that. Let that run and get some results from that. Make sure you comment or ask me any questions. I'm trying to look over there at the comment box if you got any questions on anything I'm doing or something's not making sense. We hit spacebar. That gets us, we can see the how well we're doing here. I'm sorry for coughing, guys. A little phlegm in my throat. Okay, so this box, because we're doing a lot of different things on it, it's got several ports open. We've got 2280, 139, 445, which these two together, this is SMB, which is the Windows Share protocol. So we know we're working on a Windows. Well, we don't have to be working on a Windows box. Let me make that clear. You can have SMB. You can have Samba. Anyway, you can't just assume just because you see SMB that you're automatically on a Windows box. It says right there we're Linux though. So see, that's what I mean. I mean, we're picking up that this is a Linux box. Do I have the OS discovery on here? Yeah. See, this says Windows. It'll be interesting. Let's see what we've got here. I'm gonna make myself look silly trying to declare one or the other too early in it, but we'll wait and we'll see what we find. Okay, so now with this, did we say there was a port 80 on here? There is a port 80. It is an HTTP server. It does have a title. That site doesn't have a title. So there is an HTTP server on here. So let's do this. Let's run a GoBuster on this guy. So I have Terminator on here, I think. Let's see if I have Terminator on this box. And I want to show you, I want to try a little trick here. Terminator. Yes, I have Terminator on here. I need to stick it on my, pin it to my task manager. There we go. So it's always, I'm going to stick it by my other terminal. Okay, so let's try this. SGPT-S. GoBuster directory scan on, use medium word list. Okay, I got to change the IP address though. We said 206.218, right? Hopefully my memory's good this morning. 206.218. Yeah. All right, now this is going to get tricky here. And we may save this one once we get it working. So first is this. I want this GoBuster. Okay. So that works. So let's abort, go up, and now we put and launch it in a new Terminator window. Could have said instance. Let's see if that works. Well, I did do it. Oh, I put double quotes. Hopefully it gets it. Okay, Terminator E, GoBuster, blah, 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 medium, GoBuster results.txt. Okay, so if this works, what this does is copy, and we're going to hit abort. What this will do is we're going to run the GoBuster scan, but it's going to open it in a new window. Yes, it worked. Oh, I love that. That seems simple, but I love stuff like that. Like now I can, I need to save that command. And I need to write a little Python script. In fact, let's just do it. We're live. We're having fun. Let's just make a little Python script real quick here. So I've got my the power of AI in my cursor. So let's do this. So we're gonna stay here in the basic pen testing notes. We're gonna do for now, and we're gonna make an. I changed my mind. We'll go to tools because that's where it's gonna be, and we'll go to scripts. Okay, tools, scripts, new file, lazy recon is what we're gonna call this. .py. Okay, and we need to put the shebang. Yeah, there we go. We probably are gonna need those. Okay. Run nmap scan. Use. We'll do this first. Run nmap scan on target, and I'm gonna grab it from back over here. I think it'll let me copy from here to the other one. Let's see. If not, it's fine. We'll make it work. We wanted this guy right here. Copy. Let's see if it'll let me paste this over into here. Dang it. It won't let me copy that. All right, that's fine. I'll just type it real fast. It's okay. Let me scroll over here so I can see it though. Okay. So we're gonna. Oh, it's up here. Sorry. I'm just gonna put the nmap scan here, and I'm gonna let it nmap sc. I don't want all of these. It gets a little excited sometimes. OA. And then we're going to put file name target like that. Okay. Target IP. We're going to change this to target host name. Okay, and we want this to be target host name and target IP. And then we're gonna the easiest thing to do with Copilot, I'm just gonna get rid of this and go back up here, and then it fixed it. Okay, so there it is. And then we're gonna do if port 80 is open, run GoBuster in new terminator window, define GoBuster scan. See how good it did here. GoBuster dir u target. That's good. We needed to have file output though. In run GoBuster with file output. And again, we're gonna with Copilot, the easiest thing to do is actually get rid of that and then let it try again. Come on. Really? What are you doing? Are you getting confused, little? There it goes. All right. I don't know why it keeps trying to put fuff in here. I don't want that one yet. Did it do an output file this time? It did not. So we're going to have to use the power of AI over here. And now, oh, when I opened it in a new window, it didn't give us our terminal back, though. That's not cool. Where's our... Huh. If I do this, did I lose my whole window? I do. And it was development, by the way. So let's fix this then. With results save to file and in a new terminal window, terminator window with results saved to file and make sure I get this terminal back. Let's see if it understands what I mean when I say that. I'm just telling it that I don't want it to hold it. Let's see, Terminator, GoBuster, directory, GoBuster out, and disown. I don't think that's what I want. Describe. Let's see if it'll tell me what it means by this disown thing. I don't think it understands what I want. From the shell's job table, allowing it. All right, we're going to try it. Abort. We're going to see if it will. No, that didn't work. The terminator window should run independently and should not be holding up this launching terminal. Still don't know if I'm explaining that right to it. And disown. That's not what I want. Okay, so now we're going to get a little bit crazy here. So this isn't giving me what I want either. So now I'm literally going to take a screenshot. Oh, I got to get onto my Windows machine. I got to click on my Windows, do the screenshot, copy this whole window. Now I'm going to go over to my browser and I'm going to go to Claude because we got to pull out the big guns because it doesn't understand what I want it to do. And I'm going to paste this screenshot in and say, hey, I want to launch a command in a new GoBuster window, but I don't want the, in a new Terminator window. Terminator window, but I don't want the Terminator window to hold up the terminal I launched it from. Does that make sense? All right, let's see what Claude says now. But that didn't work. I'm going to show it that it didn't work. Okay, so we're going to hit abort. We're going to run this disown again, or run this with the disown. Copy, Control-Shift, paste. Oh, okay, so that's not the problem. This is the error I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. So Claude is right. You are right. There is a terminator error. Paste it in for it. Let's see if it can help me. Oh, that's not it. Dang it. I keep forgetting I'm not able to paste back and forth here. But with the power of multimodal, we can do that. Let's see if now it can read it. All right, let's see what it says now. The error message indicates the terminator is unable to find or open the configuration files, is likely due to missing configuration terminator, blah, blah, blah. Create the missing directory and config file. We can try that. I don't know if that's going to work. We've got a terminal over here in here. Let's do it from here. Okay. Okay, so better error. I'm going to move on from this in a minute. This is like annoying me. I was just trying to have a little fun here, but it's for some reason being pretty silly and not giving us exactly what we want. Whoops. Ah, oh, dang it. Stop it. New error. New error. Let's see if Claude can help us with the new error. Let's see. New error messages are different from the previous ones. However, to address these, could be leftover configuration default settings no longer applicable to your system setup. Reinstall the GNOME terminal package. Not using GNOME, using... we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to go over to... We're going to see if Perplexity can help us, because this is obviously... Oh, there it goes. Error with terminal running on KDE. Because that's the problem. It's running on KDE. It's not running on GNOME. That's why maybe it's upset. And then we're going to move on, because this is taking up enough time, and I just wanted to have some fun with trying this out real quick to see if it would work. It does give you a chance to see how I use AI for trying to track down, trying to figure out how to do things or how to debug crap. So... Hey, so sure. Yes, yes. Good to see you. Liquid Mist, hello. And Potato Ops, what's up, buddy? I didn't have any hopes at all that you would actually see me on here. I had no hope that you would see me this morning, but it is a pleasant surprise to see that you saw my stream pop up and you decided to pop right in. It warms my heart. Thank you so much, my friend. So let's see what it says, and then we're moving on. Reset the... Okay, so what is it saying? Possible causes here, configuration file issues, outdated conflicting packages, remove the terminator configuration, launch terminator again, install any missing dependencies. That could be it. That could be it. Oh, we got to do it over here in here. There we go. What are we doing? We're working on a pen testing box. But it's pen testing is the name of the box on. Oh, we already had it. We're gonna move on to that. In Try Hack Me. So let me go back and I'll show you. Here it is. This is the Try Hack Me basic pen testing box, but in classic Knox style, we got down a rabbit hole because I was running the Nmap scan and then I was running the GoBuster and I was running it in a Terminator window, which I'll show you. I can run it in a window, in a new window. So I like made a command to run it over here, which is really nice. So it's just out of the way. But the whole point is that I want my terminal back, and for some reason, Terminator is not doing that. We won't waste any more time on it today. I could probably launch just a regular Xterm window instead. It appears to be a KDE problem. So I'm going to kill this. We already know that development is there. In fact, I think that's one of the answers to one of the questions over here. Let's look and see here. Find the services exposed to the machine. We got it. What's the hidden directory? Development. Submit. Yeah, we got that. Using brute force, find the username and password. Okay, so let's just go to the, oh, these are from the last one I did. Type the command and end with and. I did, well, I kind of did. I guess you're right. I mean, it's just and. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're the man. Oh, we just didn't need disown. Well, thanks, Liquid Mist. Now we could just, now we don't need this, but we can let it run over here to the side. And now we know that that's all we have to do. And I was even trying to make a little Python script over here called Lazy Recon that just did this for us. And that's where we got hung up because we're going to use this command with the and. We're going to copy the, oh, we can't, let's do this. We'll do it later. But the point is that I was just trying to make a silly little Python script that would do that for us. I'm going to stick that and on here before I forget. And the other thing was, how did I get it? Oh, it's just O GoBuster results. Okay, so I guess we can finish this real quick. O GoBuster underscore results dot text. Okay, so, oh, and I'm doing it totally wrong though. It has to be in here. Oh man, so ugly. So ugly. Why is it messing with me so bad? There we go. All right, we got to do it in here. There we, now it knows what I want. And we need to put the, it didn't put the and in there. Okay. I don't know if subprocess will handle that. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I've seen dumber things not work. And then also we want use argparse to get the host name and the blah from the command line with T for target and I for IP. Boom. And we got to add argparse. Oh my gosh, I love Copilot so much. Preferences in... Holy hell, I did something constructive today. Yep, that's the work for today. You're done. Yeah, so I'm just using Try Hack Me right now because I'm trying to make a video series. I've got a video series going on YouTube right now. It's Knox from the Bunker is my thing on YouTube. Will it let me put that in there? Anyway, Knox from the Bunker is my YouTube, and it's a lot easier to do Try Hack Me boxes for making a series for people because they can click on and there's a lot more usually questions and things like that. I'll eventually flip over to Hack the Box, but really they both have their good and bad points. I've spent a lot of time on Hack the Box, and then I've stopped and spent a lot of time on Try Hack Me, and then I went back to Hack the Box because I felt like they had better Windows machines to do Active Directory junk. So I mean, I really just think that for me, it's just whichever one I'm in the mood for. I think that's more of how I'm deciding what I want to do. If that answers your question. Let's go over here, and I just want to try this now, because now we've built this, and I actually want to see if it'll work. Oh, what did I... It's tools, right? Change directory. Tools. Scripts. There it is. Let's do... I gotta chmod it. Not recon, though. What? What are you doing to me? Chmod plus X lazy recon. Okay, / lazy recon. We said target because H is help. And it's just basic pin test, and this is going to be in the wrong directory because we didn't tell it like to put it in a path, so it's just going to run it. It's going to save these things right here. 10.10. Oh, let's see if I can remember. 206.218. What? Oh, you dumb Knox. I created functions, but guess what we never did down here? We never actually ran the functions. So down here we need to do if name equals, and look, it knew what I wanted. Love it. How dare you pronounce chmod? Oh man. How do you say chmod? Let's see. And there we go. And so now it runs. Again, the problem is that it's going to run in the background. I guess we could... Oh my gosh, I did not mean for this whole stream to just turn into this stupid little script. But I'm really kind of having fun trying to do it this way. Oh, we didn't put the Terminator on here. All right, it would just run these in order, and that's kind of dumb. So I am going to move on now. I am. Okay, so let's just keep moving. So let's look at the website that they have for this one, 10.10.206.218. Undergoing maintenance, check back later. First thing we got to always do is view page source. Check their dev notes section if you want to know what to work on. Check our dev note section. What? I guess it's the development. Development. Because we saw that. Okay. So here's development. Oh, it's doing the page source, though. Let's go over here and do it. Development. There we go. So we got a couple things over here. So let's open them in new tabs so we don't lose them. Oh. Let's make this a little bigger so you all don't have to squint. I've been auditing the contents of Etsy Shadow to make sure we don't have any weak credentials, and I was able to crack your hash recently. You know your password policy, so please follow it. Change that password ASAP. I've been messing with blah, blah, blah. Okay, so SGPT, not S, just this. I am working on a CTF on Hack the Box. I don't know if I can paste these in here without this thing going nuts. So let's see. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's do this. Copy. We're going to break out of here. We're going to change directory back into the right directory. Notes. Basic. Pen testing. We're going to echo. Oh, I did it again. This into junk notes dot text, and then I'm going to grab the other one because that was J, and this is dev. There's a method to my madness here. Echo paste. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Echo. It's because I forgot to do the Control Shift. into junk notes. I actually have a reason I'm doing this. Junk notes.text. Okay, so now if we cat junk notes.text. Oh, I did it wrong. Why is there only one in there? What did I do? Oh, because I made the name wrong. Okay, now if I cat it. Oh man, this is hard to follow, guys. I apologize. I still did it wrong. How many files do I have in here now? Cat, junk, notes. Okay, there they are. Okay. SGPT. This was really a long way around for me to do something dumb here. So I need to cat junk notes into SGPT. I am working on a CTF box. I found these notes. What should we do next? And that should work. All right. And the reason I showed you this is because SGPT is super cool. It stands for Shell GPT. If you don't know, it is, if we go over here, it's like this, Shell GPT, and then GitHub, and then here it is. I found this repo a long time ago, and when I say a long time ago, I mean 3-4 months ago. See, it's got 9,000 stars. It's just this one dude, R1D, and I'm sure there's more. Yeah, there's a lot of contributors now, but he started it. And it's just a super nice little command line way to have GPT-4 in your command line, which is just really cool, really cool. So what I did here is, because it's command line, I put those notes into a file, and then I just did a cat, and then I piped it straight into it. So I can still have like this text that I give it, and then of course it's going to pipe and add the text from the note on with my with what I'm actually asking, and so then I'm able to get some nice results here to see what it thinks I should do next. So it's saying, hey, ensure that J has had their password mentioned by K, weak credentials. So that's probably an SSH brute force if I remember this box correctly. Checking the version of Apache, since it mentioned that it might be exploitable. The SMB, Kay mentioned configuring SMB. You should check to see if it's there. And then, yeah, so it's got some, so it helps us just think through some things. Yeah, it's a nice tool. It's a really nice tool. And I think the thing I love the most about it is, if you do SGPT, if you saw me doing it earlier, if you use the S flag, I don't know why it's S, but it's the S flag, then you're specifically asking for a command. So in this case, I'll just run it again here. I said I wanted to go buster scan, blah, blah, blah. And then it comes back with the command that it thinks you want. And you can either execute, describe, or abort, which will abort. And so that is just golden, because there's so many times you can't remember what a flag is or how a command is supposed to run, especially with some of these obscure tools we're going to use here in a minute. And it knows them. So for instance, let's just go ahead and dive in on the SSH. Although we don't have names yet, right? We just have like J, and we need to find the names of these people before we start brute forcing. So that tells me we probably need to go to SMB and look around. I don't think there was anything in here. No, that looks fine. Okay, so let's try to hit the SMB up. GPTS. We're just gonna try this. I need to check 10.10.206.218 for SMB public share. And let's see what it gives me. All right. Nmap. Oh, it gave me an Nmap scan. Interesting. So it's pointing out an Nmap script. Let's see if this works like it thinks it's going to work. Interesting. Yeah, robots would be a good one to check for, especially while we're waiting here. I doubt this box has it though, because yeah, I doubt this box has it, and it should have been in the GoBuster scan. It would have found it, and they normally don't put robots on a box this easy because they just don't think people know about it yet at this stage. But that's always one that should be checked for. You are correct, and been in the news a lot lately. I just heard this morning. Who was it? Some site was having to change their robots.txt because they don't want Anthropic scanning them. And then they found out that Anthropic had changed the name of their bot. So they weren't even trying to block the right name for the Anthropic bot. So interesting stuff right now with AI companies trying to get data. Okay, so there is an anonymous share. Now, this may be lame again or goofy, but I sometimes find that the easiest thing to do is just go in the file manager here and go to network and just go directly to it. Sometimes fiddling around with the SMB is just is a pain, and sometimes this is all you need to do. 206, 218. And let's see if that's enough. What did I do? Did I not type that in right? Network. SMB 10.10.206.218. There we go. I didn't type it right. Yeah, see? It's nice. You could just do that, and then you don't even have to worry about, jacking around with the... There we go. Please do not upload non-work related. Okay. Copy. Okay. Echo. Dang it, I did it again. Into junk notes. Okay. Cat. Junk notes. Using the names from the notes, make let's run an SSH brute force attack using RockU, and let's just see what it does. Yeah, okay. Replace Hydra RockU username. Okay. Well, I guess we'll start with the K. I'll just type it. Hydra. Oh, is Hydra still our favorite? Do we still like Hydra? Hydra L K path user share wordless RockU. Good, it's there. I thought I had unzipped it already. This is a pretty fresh installation of Kali, so I don't have all my tools on it on purpose because I'm trying to remember how to get them and where they are and if they're up to date because it's been a while. So I guess we'll just start with that and see. And if I remember correctly, I don't think this takes too long. I think it I think it knows. Go back over here. Please do not upload non-related work on this mistake. Which one actually had the bad password? I'm sorry. The J.text. Yeah, it was K. All right. I should have never doubted you. Yeah. I don't know about that, but yeah, I agree with you on the brute forcing. I mean, the only reason I'm doing this brute force is because this box is making you do it. Like, I know I've made a couple boxes for Try Hack Me. Frank and Herbie. There's 2 boxes on Try Hack Me called Frank and Herbie, like their Great Adventure, or Frank and Herbie Ride Again, or Strike Again, and there are a couple of Kubernetes boxes I made. And I remember they expressly told me, like, don't do anything that's brute force. Don't brute force, because it really beats on their system and is hard on them. So this is supposed to be a very early box. So they've allowed this box, but I know newer boxes, they tell the creators, like, don't do challenges that will require people to brute force, because it's taxing. It's taxing on their systems. So this might be kind of slow, so we'll move on and keep seeing what else we can work on while we're waiting here. Oh, we have some other things we can do here. Use brute force. Okay, to find the username and password. What's the username? Okay. Submit. What's the password? Oh, what? Is it Jan? Oh, all right. What is the password? So is it what the password for Jan? I thought we just established that it was K that had the bad password. For J. Oh, okay. So Jan is the one with the bad password. So let's kill this. Is it J like that? It was Jan. Jan. Like Jan Brady. There we go. So we'll let it go now. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. It was from K. Yep. So what's the password? I don't know. We'll find out soon. What service did you use to access the server? I guess it's SSH. Submit. Yeah. Okay. Did it find it? Oh, you have 10 seconds to abort. 16 max task. Tries per task. Looks like it's still going. All right, go back over here. Enumerate the machine to find any vectors for privilege escalation. What's the name of the other user you found? Okay. What OS am I using? This is Kali over here. I'm using Kali over here. Okay. So this is a Kali VM. You can see up here, Kali VM up here. And then this is just my Windows box. And I have Cursor running. Cursor's a fork of VS Code. And I have Cursor, you can see here, SSH'd into my Kali VM. And that way I can kind of go back and forth between the VM and my Windows desktop easily, and kind of get things going back and forth here, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. So we still going over here? Ugh, this box doesn't, I didn't give this box a lot of juice, so it might take it a hot sec to find it. Let's go back over here. I also, spoiler alert, I can cheat before I reset the room. I did go ahead and take a screenshot of all these answers before I deleted them all, just because I knew I might not want to waste my time trying to find a couple of these. Again, I was just trying to to do this because I want to make a video on this box and I want to work through it first so I know what is going on. What looks cool on the OS that you're talking about? Are you talking about like just the browser? I mean the like my terminal window, or because I used KDE. If you go into here and you go into your theme in KDE, the global theme, the Windows decoration, I'm pretty sure I used glass on everything in here. You can click on get new global themes, and it looks like, yeah, I got glassy for everything, and I got glassy for the window decorations, and then for the colors, I found theme. Is there colors? Anyway, for the colors, I found a cool, maybe it's application style. I found a cool, yeah, here it is. I found this really cool one in here. Is it this oxygen one? Is that what I did? I don't remember. Oh, colors. I think it's this one I'm using. This Zavon Black. I found it in there, and it came with this cool thing. So that's why I like KDE. Yeah, I like KDE Desktop because it lets you do a lot more customization of things. All right, we're gonna close that. Let's go back over here. Again, I think I'm gonna just go grab this password because I don't want to wait around for it to come back. We've already done this before, and we're just brute forcing, so it's kind of dumb. So let me look over here on my other screen, and I'll grab it. What is the password? Okay, I found it. The password is Armando. All right. Oh, there was a hint. What about using a tool like Hydra? We're already doing that. All right, so now we can go ahead and just kill this because I don't want to take the time to do that. All right, so there's Armando. So now we should be able to SSH jan at 10.10.206.218. Fun fact, I firmly believe that if you are Gen X like me, I'm going to be 47 this year. When I was little, you still had to memorize phone numbers. Because all your friends had phone numbers. There was no way to save it, and you had to dial that phone number every time you called your friend. And I, to this day, believe that that's why I can remember IP addresses because I had to memorize so many phone numbers when I was a kid. All right, so here we go. This is my favorite part, by the way. You guys tell me, my favorite part of doing any kind of CTF box like this is the privilege escalation part. It is getting inside this machine. That is my favorite part. Okay, so she's not got much in here. Home Jan. I mean, literally nothing in her home directory. All right. Let's see if I still have my... I don't think I do. Let's go over here and see if I have my HTTP server still set up. Where's my... Okay, there's Lazy Recon. Here's my tools. I made a little file. I thought I made a little file. Where did I make that little file at? Where I had my... is it just in notes? Notes. There we go. I made a little file here. So I made this little witch file, copy, and I'm going to paste it right here. It's just dumb. Really dumb. What? Oh, because I can't. Dang it. I'm rethinking my life choices right now, by the way. Of having my cursor over on my other machine. I may have to install it over here because it's getting really old. Change directory. LL. Cat notes. There it is. Okay, so there's my witch file. I don't need the ticks. Okay, we're going to copy that. I'm going to go back over here. Now we're going to paste this guy in. And I didn't know you could do that. I did not know. Oh yeah, I'm going to get there. I don't usually use LinPs. I usually use LSE. It's a little lighter. But first I like to do this. So I got this which command here, and you can see I used to think that you had to do like, when I used to do this, I would do which Python, and then semicolon, and then which wget, and then semicolon. And I used to do it like that. And then it was the other day I asked SGPT, like, what should we be looking for on the machine? And it was like, oh, run this command. And it just did which and put them all in a row. I had no idea you could just stick them in a row like that. That's pretty cool, right? So anyway, so now we know we've got Python, curl, wget, vim, git, nano, FTP, SSH, telnet FTP. Got a lot of tools on this machine. tmux, a lot of tools on this machine. I can't tell you, I've worked as an engineer for a long time, an automation engineer, before I did what I do now. And that was always one of the big things we would talk about is before you put a machine in production, you've got to take these things out if you don't need them. If you don't need these tools, they've got to be removed, because some evil hacker like me gets in and you know, then you're not able to use that. So, or some evil hacker gets in and uses that. I'm going to copy that command and give it to you real quick here. Hold on. Paste it here. I'm going a real roundabout way of doing it, by the way. Sorry. Your chat is actually over here on a different machine, so I have to like move the command to the other machine real fast and then put it over. Copy. Almost got it. Paste. There you go. So there's that. Okay, so now we've done, we know this. Now let's curl. So I'm going to go back. I am going to go back over here to my cursor for this. And I've got two open. And yes, I still have my little HTTP server open over here. And it's on port 80. And I don't remember what my IP address is on here, though. So IPA, I am 10.6.87. Okay. Copy. Let's go back over here. Let's wget. Oh, let's change, by the way, one more rule of thumb that I like to do. I like to change directory to temp before I start doing stuff like this, because temp normally has very permissive permissions. Yeah, see, I can run things in here just fine. So I like to go to temp to do my working when I'm doing these CTF boxes. So what were we doing? We were going to wget http colon, dang it, I did it again. Control-Shift-V, and I use LSE, which is the Linux Smart Enumerator. Let's look that up real fast. LSE GitHub. And it's this guy right here from Diego. The Linux Smart Enumeration. It's not nearly as heavy as LinPs. LinPs is pretty heavy. This is much lighter. And a lot of times I'm able to get what I need right off the bat and not have to, oh my gosh, alias LL equals, I'm a diva about this. I've got to have my LL command or I get really miffy. There we go. I need to just paste it on the end of my which command. Then that would be perfect. In fact, we're going to do that right now before I forget. So next time I run this, which, and we're going to put and alias LL equals LS LAH. There we go. Now, next time I run this, when I copy this command and run it, I'll just get that automatically here in my shell. Okay, so chmod plus x. How much time have I got left? I got some time. lse.sh. LL again. There it is. We're going to /lse.sh. Now this has got I can't remember. Is there an H? There is an H. Yes, there's a help. Don't you love it when hacker shells even have help themselves? They have their own help. Disable color, alternate color scheme, levels. Okay, so highest importance, default, show interesting results. Okay, it's L for levels. That's what I remember from when I've used this before. Sometimes you can run it, and this is more for advanced boxes. This box is going to be easy, I'm sure, but you can show highlighted important results. You can get more you can show interesting results, get all gathered information. So we just want the 0. So actually, and that says default, so we don't need to put anything in here. We just run it. It's going to ask if we know the current user's password, which we do. Very rare that we do, but in this case we do. A lot of times we've popped a shell from a vulnerability and exploited it, but this time we know. So we put Armando in. User is Jan. There's the path. We could have got that ourselves easily. Host name of the box is actually basic2. It's running Ubuntu 16. And we're going to let it run for a second. So now is a great time to ask some questions if you know you need to ask me anything. I do see there's some people over there on the YouTube stream too. So thanks guys for both streams. All right, let's see. Writable files outside of the host. Oh, uncommon SUID binaries. Good. Okay, so Vim. Oh, this box has got a Vim SUID. So that's it. My specialty in cybersecurity is talking. No joke. I'm going to be going to Black Hat next week. I'll be in Vegas, and I will be... the company I'm working for right now is called Reversing Labs, and I'm a cybersecurity strategist, which just means that I make demos and I present the demos to customers and at these conferences and stuff. For many years, I was just an automation guy. But I really enjoy making these demos, and I really enjoy speaking, and I'm to the point now where I want to try to do it more like YouTube and live and stuff too, because I do it for customers and for other people all the time. I should do it for you guys too. Can we read subdirectories under home? Yes. SSH files. Oh, there's SSH files in the directories. You can see this gives you a lot of really good information, but you don't, a lot of really good information. You don't need linps is what I'm saying. Linps is kind of overkill sometimes, in my opinion. If you want to just jump right out of the box and go straight to linps, go right ahead. But I really like just running LSE. It usually gives me everything I need to know almost immediately. And this is exactly what I figured down here. Look, Polkit. Yeah, we're vulnerable to Dirty Pipe, PwnKit, and the Baron von blah, blah, blah. And I just put out a video on YouTube yesterday where we did the root me box. And my video on YouTube, we did this same thing. We got to the end of the box, and we beat it the correct way. But then I didn't put that video up yet. Sorry, it's not up yet. That's part 2 of my root me rabbit hole video that I'm making right now. Part 1 went up yesterday. But in part 2, when I finish editing it today, at the end of the box, LSE also on that box said, hey, you've got Dirty Pipe and PwnKit, and I ran those. You can see over here. And the cool thing is, always remember, when you run those things, make sure you save those files, right? Because like over here, I've got my tools, and I've got scripts, and I've got HTML, and I put the Baron S Python script and the PwnKit in my HTML. So, in fact, we're just going to do it right now because I'm going to run out of time here and need to actually return to my life. But we're going to wget. Again, let's just. Do I have history on this guy? Oh, you never have the up arrow on these boxes. This is so nice. So there's that. And we're going to grab PwnKit. Was that what it was? Is it just PwnKit? One word? No. Yeah, it's just PwnKit with a capital K. Okay. So we've got pwnKit now, and we're going to LL, and we're going to chmod plus X, the pwnKit, and dot slash pwn. Do I even have completion? I don't have completion though. PwnKit. Oh, and I'm root. Haha. Yeah, this box is so old. Cat, Etsy, star, release, star. And we see that we are, that's another command. If you don't know that command, that's another really good command to know. That Etsy release like that gets you immediately on an Ubuntu box like this. You can just bang, get all the stuff. So let's add that. I used to have a really nice one. Like I said, I'm on purpose here. I'm adding to this command. I used to have this really long command that did all this stuff. So we're gonna echo or cat Etsy star release star. Oops. And okay, so let's just practice real quick here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy it. How did I get it over there last time, real quick? I don't remember how I did that. Oh, I just catted the notes file. There we go. So so now I just keep building on this, and I would suggest you do the same thing. Just build a little one-liner like this that is something that, yeah. So now my little one-liner gives me the Ubuntu, all this stuff, and then all these tools. But the problem is that it is ugly. So let's do, this is going to be even more ugly, but I don't care. And echo come on, you gonna help me out here? Yeah. Thank you, Copilot, for your assistance. So now I've just added in a couple of stupid like line break things because it was making me aggravated that my eye wasn't taking in everything easily. But yeah, I may have to go try to find my old one at some point and just remember all the things I had in it. But I had my own just very fast, boom. See, and now I have a little line in there just to help my eye. Oh, why did it? I don't know why I did that. When I pasted it, it got ugly. But anyway, there you go. So then it gives me the stuff back, the line break, and then the things, so that you know what each section is. So yeah, as long as it works right. Exactly. So anyway, there we go. If we change directory to root, there's a flag in here. We're going to cat the flag. Congratulations, you completed the challenge. There are 2 ways that I'm aware of to gain a shell, and 2 ways to privesc. Well, there's probably about 4 ways to privesc now, because this box has been out forever, and there's those new, those crazy sudo guys. Is there not a, I guess there wasn't an actual enumerate the machine. Oh, no answer needed. Have you found another user? If you found another user, what is the final password you obtain? Oh, what am I supposed to be looking for here? Is this I thought I had us use John. Oh, okay. I think ls, let's just change it. Change directory home. There's Jan and K. Okay, so change directory to K. Yeah, change directory.ssh. Yeah, there's an RSA in here. And I guess we have to, I guess they want us to John this guy because it has a password. So if we cat ID RSA. So I guess I'm supposed to take this. Copy. Echo. Into basic pen test underscore ID dot underscore RSA, I guess. And then we want to do SGPT John, dash S John crack SSH key file BP. Oh, it's not gonna. It's inside the quotes. Dumb thing. RSA. And let's see if that's enough to do it. We'll see if that does it. I don't know if it will or not. Any plans for ethical hacking courses? Yes, I have. I have one. Oh, you mean for you to take them? Or I don't understand. Some of the comments over on the YouTube side. I'm making an ethical hacking course right now. Not really a course, just I'm making videos. And I've got a playlist on my channel. There it is. So let's see. Will this work? Let's abort again. Only because I want to copy. I feel like that password list is probably going to be wrong. Yeah. Let's use RockU. User share word lists. RockU. There we go. What? No password hashes loaded. Format SSH. What am I doing wrong, guys? I haven't used John in so long that I don't remember how to do this with John. Let's cheat again because we're dirty cheaters. Oh, we're going to take a screenshot. Oops. Here. Take a screenshot. We're going to go over to... Let's try ChatGPT because I don't feel like messing around with Claude right now. Claude gets stupid and will be like, you can't do that. You're not being... If you're breaking passwords, it's bad. It's bad. So Claude gets dumb about it. How do I use John to extract the password from an SSH hash? I don't know. Let's see. All right, there we go. Oh, it has to be formatted correctly. Ensure that the SSH private key is in the correct format. Expects private key to be in PIM format. I feel like I've run into this problem before. I feel like it needs like a... How did I mimic your wife's voice? Yeah. I feel like I've had this problem before. I feel like what happens is, and we'll use Vim here. Vim BP. I feel like it has to have like a there has to be like an empty line at the end or something. It's something stupid like that. See how there's not a line there? You like have to have a line here, or you don't have to have a line here. I can't remember. It's been too long. All right. Format SSH. Well, I'm not going to worry about that this morning because I have things to do, and we've been on here for a while, and it's not worth it. We've already rooted this box, and I already have everything that I need. Other than that one thing. In fact, we're just gonna cheat. Oh man, I can't type that. Actually, we're gonna try it, just because we're being dumb this morning. So here's our really strong password that follows the password policy. Let's see if I typed that right. Hey, I did. All right, sweet. Yeah, I know. I Liquid Mist, you are correct. I am not sure. I don't remember. Like I said, the John stuff I feel like gets tedious sometimes, and I'm just not in the mood right now to, mess with that. So, all right. Well, hey everybody, thanks for popping on with me this morning. I'm hoping to keep doing this as I make the videos for the series. Somebody over on YouTube just got it for me. Oh man, Protagonist just got it. It's SSH to John. Yes. Yes, I remember now. See, that's why I didn't have to go remember, because you remembered for me, Protagonist. Thank you so much. I do have a playlist for my somebody's saying over in the yeah, I have a playlist in my on my channel in YouTube. Anyway, thank you, Protagonist. So anyway, I hope to keep doing this as I go through machines. It's really fun to just do them live with you guys and shoot the breeze, and then I've done it, and then I can condense my notes real quick and make a more succinct video for YouTube and for everybody's short attention spans, including myself, and then I have time to think about my memes and all of my stuff. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, either one, the YouTube channel or the Twitch, please do so. Thank you again, guys, so much for just hanging out with me this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are, my friends across the pond and my friends that are just waking up early here in the States. So, thanks, guys. I will see you all later. Potato Wops. Thanks, Protagonist. Oh, he said he was going to stop streaming, but he's not. No, I'm not putting that on my LinkedIn. Are you kidding me? Might put it on my Twitter, but I'm not. Not today. All right, now I'm out.